Hello everyone, Mikezodia here, and welcome to the next episode of the Warrior Let's Play. So we are now back at the plantation. We managed to finish the Morbod quest line, and I'm actually got to cook some meat. I found some salt piles in my little barrels over here. I'm gonna cook some of the meat that we got in the previous episode. So let's see here. One salt and one meat for two roasted meats. That works out. All right, so we got a bunch of food now. She's currently in bed. I need to get clothes for her. Unfortunately, she doesn't have any good clothes. She's still wearing the rags. Oh, and there's an announcement too. Apparently, the Oblivion remaster has been released on Steam, so you can actually buy it if you want to. From what I'm noticing from the screenshots, it looks pretty amazing. I am planning to watch a live stream. Actually, I know this YouTuber. She actually makes content for Lorerim and many other mod lists for Skyrim. So I noticed on my feed that she created a live stream for the new Oblivion, and I plan to watch it later. I'll put the link on my description also in case you guys want to watch too. She's a really great YouTuber, so please check her out if you have time. Uh, let's see here. What am I about to do right now? Put the meat away, I think. Also, I checked out the two dragon items that we got, and apparently they're kind of like cure-alls. This is for regeneration. This is for restore. You got restore health, stamina, and restore magical all in one single item, which is amazing. So this is a very versatile item. The damage health is not very strong though. I've actually checked it, compared it to like a River Betty and the other poison blooms, and it's not that strong. So as a poison, it's kind of eh, but the fact that it has all three, where did my cheese go flying all over the place? She might have knocked it over where they're all running. Okay, so now I got cheese all over the place. Now this would have been pain in regular vanilla Skyrim, but because Lorerim has that ability to like set everything like perfectly aligned, this makes this a lot easier. You see?
Pick up there. Oh, I wish I saw that first. You're so lucky.
I mean, it's goat cheese. You could have it whatever you want. It's food. In the house, you could eat it. Along with all the other food here. I don't mind. Okay, so we're heading out, and we're gonna be doing. I'm thinking let's move on with the main quest line a little bit, since we messed with the the Dawn Guard a little bit. I kind of do like piece by piece of each one, just where you get a nice mix of dragons and vampires. You know, I want to rush one to completion right now. Although I do feel like slaughtering some vampires, though I find them a little more challenging than these dragons. Unless this dragon clips me through a wall again. And thank you, by the way, for teaching me how to unclip. I've always had that issue where my clipping thing wouldn't work half the time. Okay, I also crafted some fire oils. As you see, you get 6 pieces for one fire salt and 6 dwarven oils. The dwarven oils aren't too bad to get, but the fire salts are extremely expensive. At my current speech level, they're 1,300 gold just for a single piece. But I luckily had some extra in my alchemy area, so I used those.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be
We're heading to Riverwood to talk to Daphne, and hopefully continue this Dragonborn questline. I mean the main questline, sorry, not the Dragonborn. I hope you guys are doing well today also. I know a lot of you are probably excited to play Oblivion, and I don't blame you. I've actually, believe it or not, I actually never played Oblivion to completion or anything like that. Those of you who don't remember, or maybe not be born at the time, I don't know. I'm actually a little on the older side, but back in the days, we had this store called Blockbuster. I'm not sure if you guys ever heard of it, but I used to rent games and movies over there. And one of the games I rented was Oblivion. It's my first introduction to Elder Scrolls. I'd never played Elder Scrolls before. In fact, I didn't even know that was an Elder Scrolls game until much later. I played it and I enjoyed it so much. I played like crazy for like the 2 or 3 days I had it rented, and then obviously I gave it back, and it was very difficult. I could barely even like I think I did the main quest line up to the point where the first portal opens and you go to this other realm, and yeah, I just died many times and just could never beat it.
Warm drinks and warm beds.
So, but I just
You're that
remember
visitor poking around.
let's see, rent the attic room.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
So yeah, like I was saying, the main quest line was actually very difficult, and I remember exploring around the map also, and I don't know where I was going. I was just wandering around, and I remember finding this place that had these monks in there, and they just fought you barehanded, and they did a lot of damage, and they killed me over there too. I think she's stuck out there.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. We need to talk. Follow me.
So yeah, I am actually considering purchasing Oblivion in the near future just to try it out. At the moment, I think it's like 60, maybe even $70 right now. I didn't take a good look at the price range of that.
Close the door.
I only seen the screenshots of it. But from what I remember, it was a really fun game. I think it was harder than Skyrim, if I remember correctly, too. Maybe even harder than Lorerim. But then again, it was a long time ago. I was a kid. I probably didn't play it as efficiently, you know. I didn't, you know, I was very good at games back then. Not now. I'm still not that great at games, but I'm a little more better at playing it than when I was a kid.
I think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. I hope so, but you'll forgive me if I don't assume that something's true just because the Greybeards say so. I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. You ready to hear me out? Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
We could travel with her, or we could fast
She
travel.
gave us the horn right away. I guess it won't hurt to listen to what she has to say.
And the blades katana.
Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
Oh, she's in steel this time. I mean, full plate. In the vanilla, she just wears light armor, like the leather armor or something. don't believe we have to wait for her, but I'm sure we can just fast travel there on our own. Although we don't have a carriage here, so I might just have to talk to him first and just wait for a carriage
Come
drive.
on in. We got warm. Can I get you something? Of course. Let me know.
Need something? Where do you want to go? Very well. My carriage is the safest way to travel.
Meant to go to Kynes Grove, not Windhelm, but that's close enough at least. Yeah, the Blade of Lilies, I've noticed, is a Daedric weapon. So, I mean, not a Daedric, ebony weapon. So it's actually on par with my Western Ebony sword. So I'd rather use this one if possible because it has a better effect. Cause it bleed, and I believe the bleed stacks as like poison, so that's what make it extremely deadly. And we start stacking that with the poison also. There's a dragon flying around we got to deal with now. I believe that's Delphine. Yeah, that's her. Alright, this looks like it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna stack so much degen on this guy. Ooh, that hurt. And that actually killed us outright. Even with the resurrection, that just killed me straight outright. That wall damage. That is just brutal. Oh, it didn't even send me to the plantation. It sent me all the way out here. Alright. Suppose we gotta try that again. It's gonna cost a big penny, but at this point I'm just trying to get back there. Although the degeneration was working really well on him. It managed to take a huge chunk off. Hopefully this time he won't go sending us flying off a cliff again. That's just so unfortunate.
I see that mortals have become arrogant while I slept.
You gotta bring it down.
You're not letting me attack at all.
Hiding. Not you.
There we go. Now let's finish this business. So he's using Fushroda.
My lord Oblivion requires your death. I am glad to oblige him. My voice has been silent for too long.
Launch me just like that, so you're going to be deadly later on by having the wrong position. I'm familiar with the dragon bile though.
It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn.
What now? If you think it'll help.
I'll store these on her so I can sell it later on.
I owe you. Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Meet her for the more secret route. I think I'll say the secret route for like the more assassin gameplay. I feel like I'm more of a kick the door down person. Okay, I'm still very overburdened by stuff. I don't know what it is. I was trying to figure out what I have on me that's weighing so much. That must have been the shield. Something, but even then. It could also be the potion that this keeps adding up. Alrighty. So, let's head to it. And by the way, I know it says only have 980 gold. I actually have a lot more than that. I have about like maybe 5 or 6 guild vouchers in my inventory. So each one worth 1,000 gold. So I do have plenty. We could storm the Thalmor embassy, which is located right up here by Solitude area. Suppose that's the best way to do it. Let's reach the front door and let's go right in. I'm gonna fast travel to the stables over here. And then we're just gonna go there directly. This should not be an issue. Although we're gonna have fun with this on the stealth playthrough. Although a part of me still wants to make a mage too. In fact, I need to make a mage because once the newer Lorerim version comes out, the 4.0, a lot of the, like even now, a lot of the information I'm providing in the Mage Guide series is becoming obsolete, you know. So I need to create an updated guide for people who want to play mages. And so having a mage character makes that a lot more easier. Also lets me tweak spells and have a better idea of the starting area.
First time to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some accounts. They say the big old palace there was built by Ysgramor himself. Where do you want to go?
Looks like a dragon's attacking. Oh, here we go again. Wish I could just pick a fight with him. Hit him with that, that would make him actually hostile to me immediately. Oh, he just flew off.
Carriages to Alder City. Where do you want to go?
Okay, we're heading to Hoffinger.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Yeah, we take a trip directly to the Talmud. That'll be great.
Just sit back. This won't take long.
I noticed that my defense is a little weak for some reason. Maybe it's just me. This feels much lower than normal. There we go. 16, 17. My shield wasn't equipped. Okay, we will perish if we die here, but I don't intend to die here. And we can't pick this lock. Well, that's unfortunate. Nigo can pick this lock, but we cannot. We can find a way to get in here by jumping. Considered a crime to hit them while I'm still outside of here. Okay. Guess I have no choice but to grab an ego just to break open this door. There's no way for me to actually enter here. Wait, maybe I could just climb this. There we go. Oh. Guess it won't let me actually walk inside though. Must use the front gate. Alright, I guess I have no choice but to go to Daphne and take care of it. Or get an ego. I think I might just grab an ego though. It'll probably be a lot faster. I'll just have him unlock the gate and head back. He's discarding the plantation at the moment. He also sings. Did you guys know that? Inigo actually sings when he's sitting around.
Home. Did you bring me anything?
Yeah.
You got me
I already gave her the vampire doll. Maybe she wanted a toy bear too.
Thanks.
Alright, where did Inigo go? He usually hangs out here singing. There we go.
I see caves and over scorching sand. Hey there. Yes, we will fight side by side again.
Wait, I just need you for a moment just to pick a lock.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
I'm not finding it. Hey, what's going on? I don't see the It's none of these choices. It should be Halfinger or something like that. Yeah, it's none of these choices. That's weird.
Climb and back. And
Suppose we
we'll
could go to Dragon Bridge if it's fast travel there.
Get up there.
Unfortunately, we are a bit tired though, so do we have to maybe set up camp and sleep real quick, and then we can just find a bed inside and sleep, I guess. There you go. I do need to pick this lock.
I thought the Thalmor were just a bunch of intolerant snappy dressers. I wonder why they are involved in this dragon business. I will bear your burdens gladly. All set? It will be done. Moving out. Speak to me. Okay, be safe. I will be in Riften if you need me.
Oh, she raised her. Okay. I was wondering where that fireball came from. That's not one of her normal spells. Funny how he sings. I like it. I didn't actually know he sings at all.
I'm honestly impressed the guests didn't hear all the commotion.
You guys don't seem to mind.
Need something? All right then.
What are you staring at? All right then. What do you need?
Here, so we'll grab it.
Go out before I change my mind. Go out before I change my mind.
You fool.
Who's there? Stand a chance. You knew I heard something.
Come here. I will flay the flesh from your bones. I'll let
You
you
wish
live
you could beat
this
me?
time.
Impossible.
Can't open it unlocked for some reason.
Who's there?
Time for you humans to learn your place.
No one will ever know.
But I need
Who's there? You knew I heard something. That'll teach you.
They're here too. So it is true what Delphine was saying about the whole issue with the Thalmor being part of the reason. Like, you know, they want the Imperials and Stormcloaks to be constantly fighting and stuff.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Who's there? Done and done.
No, he killed a guy, although he wasn't technically our accomplice. He was pretty innocent. At least in this scenario, he was. I love that outfit. The like a mage, battle mage kind of outfit. It looks amazing. This is the poor guy that died for no reason. Yeah, 4 dragon scales on us. No wonder we're still heavy.
Let's get. This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
Fortunately, she can't carry anymore.
You're gonna think I'm crazy, but this is the most excited I've been in a long time.
We'll just sell at the nearest vendor we pass by. That's probably a cheap one.
Who's there? I knew I heard something. That'll teach you.
It's kind of like a joke at this point. All the way back in Riverwood. Let's stop at the Khajiit caravan over here. We can sell stuff. Yeah, I've also been wanting to make a mage playthrough also. So for the next 4.0 version, it's going to be both an assassin and I'm even considering doing a mage as well. I don't know which one first though. I think I'm leaning more towards assassin first. I think you guys also prefer an assassin first over a mage.
Take a look.
Too many little gold. Find a different merchant.
Where do you want to go? straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere and all? Climbing back, and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear there's whole countries full of them down south.
Where'd you come from? Done and done.
Good to see you.
Oh, hey there. So now that the party's over, how would you describe your experience? Quite an adventure, huh? It's a shame we can't go there anymore, considering they put you on their blacklist and, by extension, me. Even I felt tense at my family's parties sometimes. The guests often approached me to get to know me better. And it got really awkward when they started introducing me to their sons. I often would sneak out of the parties whenever I was fed up with them.
Creepy. Keep away from me.
Absolutely, and you passed with flying colors. Good job. Come on, let's tell Delphine what you found out. So far, this hasn't been too bad. It's lonely. Anything good?
Thank you so much. Take a look.
What manner of magic is this? Stay away from me.
Oh, that's right. We need a dress for her. I guess we get the royal one. This looks like, but I guess it looks better than the other ones. Oh, this one not too bad, I guess. Let's go with that one, I guess.
Till next time.
Alright. So we got a dress for her, so she can stop wearing rags. And we also got to sell all the stuff and got a bunch of gold for it. Good work overall. Oh, we gotta talk to Delphine. I was gonna sleep to level up, but I guess talking to her comes first.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Let me know if you want anything.
You made it?
Think I
Did
got
you
a
learn
clue
anything
bug around
useful?
here somewhere.
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? You're right, you're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is? Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
Okay, so what is this story so far? The Dalmor don't know why the dragons are coming back to life, but they do want the dragons to attack, and or rather, they want Ulfric to be freed because that the war weakens the Imperials, which is their goal. So this whole thing, it does favor them to a certain degree, but the whole involvement of the dragons is not their plot. Although Ulfric is still technically their puppet. And they're looking into us because they want us to, I guess, deal with the dragons. Although I don't know why they sent people to kill us, though, because every once in a while you see a Dalmor walking with a notice to get rid of us. Alright, let's sleep. So we do heavy armor. We already got health max, so let's go with stamina now. Let's start cranking up our base stamina. I think we're good for enchanting for the time being. Everything else is pretty much where we need it to be. Let's probably start raising wafer, possibly, to get more lockpicking abilities. Or we could save it because we're gradually approaching the level 100 range. Alright, we're now headed to Riften. I suppose we could take the carriage over there. I believe we have to report back to Isron as well. Yeah, report back to Isron. Suppose we could stop at the plantation and give Lucia her clothes.
We got warm food. We got rooms and food. Drink, too. Of course. Let me know if you want anything. Or you can just wait here. Until next time.
Good afternoon. Where do you want to go? Very well. My carriage is the safest way to travel.
need, my friend. Very good, sir. Farewell.
A pretty penny off that.
You're home. Let's play a game. What do you want to play?
I guess hide and seek.
Okay, you stand right there and count to 10. No peeking. Ready? Go!
Alright. 1, 2, 3. She's not even hiding. 4, 5, 6,
Good to see you.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Do you think I could be a bard? I really like singing. Wow. This is great. Wow, thanks.
Okay, hopefully she actually puts it on though.
There once was a hero named Ragnar, between riding to right run from all.
Anyway, we should probably head over to Riften now.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Oh, you know, we are really very similar.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar, the red who came riding to right run from old Rorik's stead.
Legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Oh, alright. At least we got to play.
I'm staying
No more! I yield! I yield! Ah!
Probably another thief running around. We came here one time to get the ring. Just have to head all the way back in now.
Why would you even bring me here?
It's part of the quest. It really looks pretty nice down here. Even without any upgrades or anything.
Let's put a bar in a literal sewer. So no one in.
another charm.
Is someone there?
There's
Who's
the
there?
bait agent. Kill him. Esbon cannot elude us, fool.
I'm not gonna die like this. We're never gonna get there.
you get up there? Well, is that the way we came from? Pretty sure we came from that direction. Yeah, we definitely came from this way. I don't think we could ask him Riften for him. We already know he's down here.
Come here.
Knife. Yes. Book. Yes.
I wish I could play with fire like that.
Little.
Something? No. Need something? Really? Do you have a place I can live?
Mm-hmm. Knife. Book.
Being the source over here.
This makes me a little uneasy.
No. No.
Well, I suppose I could help him. Fell in his sap.
Really? Do you have a place I can live? Oh, wow. Are you sure? You really wouldn't mind? Really? You mean it? Wow, thanks, Pa. I promise I won't be any trouble at all.
Alright. So at least it's a place to live then, rather than the sewers and the railways. I mean, this is kind of a happy place to live.
Go away!
Stone. Bucket.
What?
Book.
No, that's not me. I'm not Esben. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, how reassuring. Most likely you're with the Thalmor, and this is just a trick to get me to open the door, huh? Delphine, how do you... This is just a trick to get me to open the door, eh? I told you to go away. I told you to go away. I'm not opening this door for anybody.
Bucket. Knife. Book.
Ah, indeed.
Stone.
Indeed.
No.
I do remember. Delphine really is alive, then. You'd better come in, then, and tell me how you found me, and what you want. This'll just take a moment.
Book. Yes. Bucket.
This one always takes. There we go.
These
Only a
people
couple
seem
more.
nervous, which makes me nervous.
There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself... That's better. Now we can talk. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago.
Bucket. Book. Knife.
Yes, so you said. But so what? The end is upon us. I may as well die here as anywhere else. I'm tired of running. Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Aldrin has returned just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger. here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things, and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch our doom approach. Yes, yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand. Oh yes, it's all been foretold. The end has begun. Alduin has returned. Only a Dragonborn can stop him. But no Dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Alduin the World Eater. What? You are? Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... No, useless trash. Where did I put my annotated annual?
No, never fun.
One more. I know time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
Well, that took an interesting turn. But at least we found Esbern alive. Let's get out of this sewer and, if possible, never come back. I couldn't take another dose of this stench, even if my life depended on it.
There's the blade's edge.
Where'd you come from?
Just the kid was right there. Is he alive still?
Dead body.
She's running.
Is someone there?
Careful.
Too easy.
I'm getting too old for this.
Esbern's actually pretty strong over here. Alright, that was convenient.
What did you do? What was that?
That was a good bit of work. Look at you. Not bad.
Let's take the front.
I am selling fine jewelry here.
Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir. Only 20 seconds each.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Oh jeez, these guys here too? This can't be good. Suppose I could bring her where not too much people get killed off. Need this one guard over here. Sorry, but you're about to seriously earn your paycheck.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn. Your lies fall on deaf ears, Deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Where'd you come from?
A shame it had to come to that.
Damn wizard. Stop that!
Isn't it interesting how much of our lives is spent sleeping? Imagine what we could accomplish if we didn't need to.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Beautiful baubles, gleaming gemstones over here.
I'll pay for meddling in the Thalmor's affair.
And done.
She looks a lot different though.
Carriages to Odyssey. Where do you want to go?
Yes. That's where you're headed to.
Good day.
Yeah, we're headed back to Whiterun.
Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop? Climbing back, and we'll be off. There once was a hero named Ragnar, red who came riding through Whiterun from all Lorerim.
She's still wondering what that kid was doing in that cell with the guy who's such a complete cannibal. Maybe that was supposed to be his next meal.
What do you need, Dragonborn?
Delphine. It's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way.
What's this person doing down here?
This one needs something?
Supposed to be a secret place to talk.
Let's see what Esbern has to say.
Oh yes, Dragonborn. Indeed. This changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right here Skyhaven Temple, constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Aldrin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore, a hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy. In the event, despite the far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You don't mean to say you haven't heard of Aldrin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Aldrin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. His location has been lost for centuries, but I've found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blades archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. Your call. Might be safer to travel separately. Attract less attention that way. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck.
I'm pretty sure he's actually a pretty strong mage. You're telling me I could enchant this thing further with more stuff? That isn't crazy. That is very crazy.
Orgnar, this is it. The inn is yours. I'm probably never coming back.
Are you all right? What does that note say?
That's something to think about.
Take care of yourself, Orgnar. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure. You too, Delphine. You be safe.
There's now a proud owner of the inn. Alrighty. Go to Kynes Grove, Karthspire. The Forsworn there, if I remember correctly. I suppose we could also check out the Dawn Guards, see what their questline is going up to now. Just make me get there closer to the place.
I'm impressed you could find a moth priest so quickly. For the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready.
I'm going to bed. I really do need my beauty sleep.
Ah, hello there. Ah, my rescuer. It's good to see you again. It's not exactly the hospitality I'm used to, but your man Isran has seen to my needs well enough. And might I add, this is a remarkable fortress. I have colleagues back home that would love to study this place in detail. Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me. An image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, "Among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one." The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls. I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
Come on, old man. You should get some rest.
What now? That moth priest, Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking. Half the people in your little crew would just as soon kill me as talk to me. That doesn't exactly make me want to open up. I got a warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something. It's not a question of trust. He's just obsessed with the prophecy. And from what I could tell, 1,000 extra years of obsession haven't made him any better. We should have found him a hobby. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end. We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself. The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it. Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas? Wait, that almost makes sense. There's a courtyard in the castle. I used to help her tend a garden there. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful. Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look. True. But I know a way we can get to the courtyard without arousing suspicion. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in. It's around the side of the castle. Let's move.
There's something near us.
Where'd you come
I don't know what spell that was, but that was stronger than my regeneration. So these guys are actually going to become a pain later on, I can tell. I think troll fat was one of the ingredients for that alchemy skill. I mean, it's in Mammoth's heart. Can we get Mammoth's heart? I know some Mammoth places nearby, but maybe we'll have to just kill a Mammoth sometime.
Around this bend. Doesn't look so big from down here. I mean, it is big, but, well, even bigger. Who's there? I knew I heard something. I knew I heard something.
I'm taking all the way up here for.
Who's there? I knew I heard something. Who's there? I knew I heard something.
this guy over here.
Tough day for you.
Oh, I don't want to deal with you. I really don't. Might be for a little bit though. $15 seconds.
This leads out to the courtyard. Just head to the door. We've made it to the courtyard. Oh no. What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down.
Actually, it's been a while since we saved. I should probably save around here real quick. In the off chance something goes wrong. Stamina either. There's that too. Thing too.
Something's wrong with the moon dial here. Some of the crests are missing. The dial is askew. I didn't even know the crests could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something.
pieces missing. I just gotta figure out what they are. I know I've done this before, but it's like I just can't remember where all the pieces placed. We got the one in here. We got the ones up here. So that means the next one should be around here somewhere. There we go. This one. This one should be up there somewhere, I guess. I haven't seen it yet. Maybe it's just those three. Somewhere.
Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I bet they'd run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go.
First, got that one to deal with. I imagine this is going to be kind of difficult. Pretty strong spell. Okay, hang on a second. Wonder if Jeez, I don't know what that spiky thing is, but Jeez, that degeneration. Oh no, it bugged out. Sure, this works on it. This thing is actually pretty strong. Alright guys, looks like we met our match. That thing is not to be trifled with. It's been a while since we got humbled, right? Alright, this is a good time to actually call it. Apparently we have our work cut out for us. I may actually have to backtrack and prepare a little better for this one. We're gonna restart the fight, you know, before it ever happened. This way, we start over. But I have to prepare for this fight. This is not gonna be an easy one. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be bugged when I got checked also. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And if it's any tips you can offer with this guy, let me know. Because from what I'm seeing, you don't really have a much dodging place either. Like, that aura is so big that it's gonna hit you regardless. And although I have resistance, you know, I tried it with the shield and without the shield. Without the shield, I do more damage to it, but I also take a lot more damage back. Whereas with the shield, I'm a little more tankier, but even then, it's not too much, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to start maybe use one of my stronger resist potions or something. Because that is a tremendous amount of damage to be regenerated. I don't know, I gotta figure something out with that one. But yeah, any pointers you have for melee fighting this guy, let me know, because it's not the same as fighting it with my necromancer. This is a lot more harder. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Hope you had a good one. This is Mikezodia. Have a good one.